Hi, my name's Janine and I live in Vancouver Island. I love living in this area of the world. It's really my own personal piece of paradise. I work in education, I have a teenage son, I'm married and I live in this gorgeous place. My ancestors came from England, so I'm actually a first generation Canadian. My mother was a war bride coming over on the ships to join my dad, who was in the Canadian Air Force, and she met during World War II. And she's always been a very proud Canadian coming from England, and we're always raised as very proud Canadians. We love living in this country, and now I'm trying to carry on the tradition with my son. And I've traveled a lot, and I've traveled to Asia, I've lived in Asia, I've traveled extensively throughout Europe, and it's always really special to come home because coming home and looking at the freedoms we have in this country and what we can do, and even especially me as a woman, what I can achieve in this country is truly amazing. And I really always am astounded at how wonderful it is to be Canadian. What do I want for our society? I want our society to continue to be open and respectful and inclusive of everybody. Working in the education industry, this is really important to me, and that's what I see Canada really excelling in. There's really no other country that is so understanding and accepting of differences, I think, as Canada is. And from my extensive travels through the US and through Europe, and it's really like no other place. It's geographically huge, and so we sometimes feel like so many mini countries within a country. As we did this big circle tour all the way from Vancouver Island, all the way up through the Rockies, through Edmonton, all the way back down. And my son was really freaked out, never had driven through the prairies before. And he said the lack of mountains made him feel claustrophobic, which is kind of ironic because you'd think it'd be the other way. And it was just another reminder how different we are in the different provinces and how exciting that is. And then I've also had the great fortune of living in the Maritimes, which was a fantastic experience. And living on one coast to the other coast, it's completely different. You'd think water, people, no, not even close. One of my things on my bucket list is to go to Ottawa. I'm a Canadian and I've never been to Ottawa, and that's really sad to me. And so one of these days, on Canada Day, it's my mission to be in Ottawa on Canada Day and be among all the celebrations, because I think, as a Canadian, I really want to see my nation's capital. I think geography is one of the things that makes us uniquely Canadian, because you go anywhere in Europe and in 5 hours I'm not even off Vancouver Island, and I could have gone through 3 countries already in Europe. So it's hard for them to, I think, fathom what it really means to be Canadian. My whole family is proud to be Canadians, and I think this is the best society on earth. Thank you.